out in 2015, and everyone was like,
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday!
The game was met with extremely positive reviews because it did one thing really, really, really good. Since the game is just soccer with cars, and that's it brought back the good old-fashioned local and online multiplayer that people were missing. And once again, made people feel like total garbage when they got the crap beaten out of them by more skilled players. Oh, come on! I just started playing! Yes, the game was simple in design, but was just good old-fashioned fun. And since the game was mega accessible, being crossplay on PS4 and PC, sorry Xbox people, it's on here too, but save the crossplay for the big boys, everyone and their uncle's girlfriend was able to play and enjoy the game while yelling at their TVs in anger and throwing their controllers out the window.
Oh! That's not how physics work!
But anyway, if you're new to this game, here's your basic tips, tricks, and heads up for people who don't know shit about this game. So normally in these videos I put an overview of the story here, but ayo, Rocket League does not have a story, and it's literally just soccer with cars. So instead I've decided to put this here because why not? Okay, if you've ever heard or seen anything about soccer, then the basic rules apply to Rocket League. Get the ball in the opposite team's side. That's it. So if you're blue, you go to the orange goal, and if you're orange, you go to the blue goal. Get it? Yeah? Okay, moving on. There aren't any fouls or flags or getting a face full of grass. Nah, man, it's just hit the ball and get it in the goal. Short, simple, and surprisingly very hard because, oh god! But the game really relies on your ability to go fast. There are no power-ups or special doodads the game uses. It's just boost and jump. On the court, there are these little orange and yellow thingies, and they give you a limited speed boost to go real fast, real quick. Be honest, not having boost kinda makes you a sitting duck, so get it like your life and balls depend on it. But all you really need to do is speed and jump to hit the ball. Like really, just hit the ball to the goal while going really fast, and you'll be a pro in no time. It takes practice, don't get me wrong though, but the game isn't exactly rocket science, or wait, oh, maybe, oh god! But the cars don't get as much traction as you like, and occasionally you'll be in a corner spinning for dear life, going whee! But once you get a feel for the cars, it's as simple as go fast and hit the thing. Sonic would be proud. Okay, so hitting the ball can be a baby bit tricky, and aiming is a whole new level of awkward. But there are a handful of things that you should know to make throwing yourself at the ball a little bit easier. First things first, when starting a new game and after every goal, your team will be set back to a starting location on the field. It is randomized, but if you're closest to the ball, just go. Go, 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 go! Hitting the ball first can really put your team at an advantage, so drunkenly throw yourself at the ball and give it all you got if you're close. Now, if you start farther from the ball, just play it by ear, talk to your people, and be ready for the ball to rebound and nab that sucker. Now, speaking of team members, you gotta play nice with the other kids, guys, because you can actually hit your own people if you're not careful. I know it's exciting trying to attack the ball first and show off your big boy skills, but ease up. Learn to pass the ball, for God's sake.
Everyone's just so desperate. Get it out!
Oh, Tyler, that's a good one.
Everyone is gonna be real ball hungry, and you don't always have to be the hero with the champagne corks flying everywhere. Helping assist and setting up the ball is never a bad way to go. A lot of the time, the ball likes to chill in the corner, and bumping that sucker to the center for your gal pal to hit it in is 10 out of 10 good stuff. Remember, guys, teamwork makes the dream work. Also, they don't call this game Rocket League for nothing. You can fly, and it's terrifying when people do it, and it's terrifying if you manage to get yourself in the air. And I'm 90% sure it's devil magic. Controlling the car in the air takes practice, but if you just do a jump in the air without traction, then boost, you can fly. This is more of an advanced thing, but if you time it just right, a lot of the times you can hit the ball straight out of the air if you possess the power of God. So while the core objectives are pretty simple, the game does reward you for doing stuff during the game, and you can accumulate points for just doing whatever. Basically, the game rewards you for playing good. Things like centering the ball, taking the shot, driving while under the influence, saving the ball, hitting the ball in the airish, it's like 10 points, good luck, assisting a goal, somehow by the grace of God scoring a goal, and even losing. Now, points aren't just for giggles. You gradually gain ranks like going from rookie to semi-pro, so you know who you're going against and to see who hasn't seen the light of day in like 6 weeks. On top of that, after you play enough matches, you'll be rewarded little doodads that you can customize your cars with. They are given to you at random, but now you'll be able to play the game while looking like a total weenie. You got your little hat, a little flag, and look, you can even have a piece of bread as an antenna. Look how cute this is again. Also, you can have the skulls of my enemies! And on top of that, finish it off with a little gloss finish and looking all fly in the field. Yes, sirree. And speaking of cars, you'll have a variety to pick from, and just know that the cars do control differently, like turn radius, hitbox, and the force of your car. Basically, what I'm saying is don't just stick to the pretty ones. Try each car out and see which one best fits for you, because they don't tell you exactly what each car does best. Regardless, you'll find that you probably suck at using all of them. Now, while Rocket League does have local multiplayer, the bulk of the time you'll be playing it online. Unless you like spinning around in circles and not doing anything, then hey, power to ya. But the game has several modes to engage with either buds or random strangers who occasionally might throw out a racial slur, but hey, yo, it's a big boy world. The most ideal game is standard 3v3, but there is also 4v4 chaos, which is a total train wreck and crazy hectic, but there's a bunch of other types of matches that you can select that the server will look for. But enough about that, let's talk about teamwork, okay? So when you're in-game, it's really important to communicate and talk to your teammates whenever possible. If you have the resources, kidnap some strangers, train your dog to hold a controller, or force some friends to play at gunpoint for those maximum pro strats. You can use text and voice chat in-game, although I personally recommend using Skype or some third-party thingy, cause if not, then every single player can hear your muffled mic and barely make out what you just said.
That was good.
Now, if you're curious as to who is kicking your butt, you can check who is who at any time by hitting the top left bumper. And assuming you just want to play with all your buds and not some random creepy 12-year-olds, then you can always just make a private match in the main menu. Now, if you're feeling like playing like a big boy, you can choose to participate in ranked matches, which is where a lot of the real challenge is. Playing ranked is basically who has the biggest wheels competition, and after a certain amount of matches, you'll be ranked up so the world knows that you're really good at rocket car soccer and nothing else. Nothing wrong with learning the hard way and getting the crap beaten out of you by playing against people, but if you want to take things slow, you can. There is a practice mode available that I do recommend using to try new cars, random moves, and playing offline against bots. Practice mode will allow you to mess with a bunch of settings and all that jazz, so you can really get into the flow, and trust me, it's a great way to learn how to fly, which is always cool to see. But Rocket League is all about thinking ahead and learning the right timing, so relax and slow down. Jumping into matches blindly if you are just starting out will just end badly, so I cannot stress this enough. Just practice. Practice. Then you can score sick goals like this!
Why I did that?
Oh, I went right past my. Oh, I missed it. I flew right under it. Oh my god, I am missing this ball left and right.
I don't know anything I'm doing in this game. Oh my god, help me, I suck. Okay, so here are a few tips and things you should know before you get started. If you go fast enough with your boost, you can blow people up.
Oh, that's it, little boy.
I killed him.
You're not imagining it. Different fields are different sizes. Also, this one is my favorite. Using ball cam is super important, but no, switching between normal view and ball cam will help you get a better view of the field. Don't be willy-nilly with the boost. Try to conserve your boost for the right moment. Try to predict where the ball is going rather than where the ball is, so like just stock it. If that makes sense. Basically, just look into the future. Rocket League is constantly being updated with new stuff and modes and even some tournaments. You can also buy a ton of neato stuff with their DLC pack, so if you have the money, go out and treat your cars, why don't you? You get a big amount of points for losing in a game. Don't be that ding-dong that leaves if it's obvious you're not going to win. Be a good sport and finish the match. We're all here to have a good time. Want to see some advanced moves? Links below for all the cool stuff. The ball is really bouncy, guys. Either hit it before it touches the ground or hit it as it's falling back down. And the most important rule, take the shot, you nerd! While Rocket League is just really soccer with cars, it's just good old-fashioned fun that you can enjoy with anyone. This is one of those games that really emphasizes the phrase, easy to play, hard to master, because even though the game's basic gameplay is simple, my god, can you get a lot of mileage out of this thing. And I hope this Basics Beginner's Guide makes your gaming experience a little better. So please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Hey, how's it going? Did you like this video? Well, if you did, why don't you go watch another one, you nerd? Also, why don't you go follow me on Twitter so you can keep up to date on what's gonna happen next? Wanna watch me get the footage I need for these videos? Head on over to my Twitch so you can see me play games and talk to chat where no one is safe. And a big thank you to all these Twitter followers who sent in tips for this episode. And a special thank you to all of my lovely Twitch followers who have played Rocket League with me on stream. If you have any tips for this game or any future games, please leave me a comment, tweet me, or send me a message. Later, you big nerds!